April 1941. The North Atlantic. A vast expanse of turbulent waters. The Battle of the Atlantic rages on, a crucial front in the Second World War. Convoys of merchant ships, the lifeline to Britain, traverse these dangerous waters. Each vessel carries vital supplies, food, weapons, fuel, but lurking beneath the waves are the deadly U-boats of the Kriegsmarine. Since the war's outbreak, they have sunk over 1,000 ships, claiming countless lives. The Royal Navy is stretched thin, desperately trying to protect these convoys. What they didn't know was a new phase was about to begin. In Berlin, Admiral Karl Donitz, commander of the U-boat fleet, intensifies his Wolfpack tactics. Groups of submarines coordinate attacks under the cover of night. Meanwhile, in Bletchley Park, British codebreakers work tirelessly to crack the Enigma code. Their success could change the course of the war, but time is not on their side. The stakes are high. The Atlantic is a battlefield, and every ship is a target. May 1941, Scapa Flow, the heart of the Royal Navy's operations. Battleships and cruisers anchor in the mist-shrouded harbor. Admiral Sir John Tovey stands in the war room, a map of the Atlantic spread before him. Reports suggest an increase in U-boat activity along the convoy routes. The Admiralty issues a directive: bolster escort defenses. The newly developed Type 271 radar is fitted on destroyers, a technological edge in detecting submarines. Meanwhile, the British have another secret weapon: the capture of the German U-110 in May 1941, yielding an intact Enigma machine. This breakthrough allows for the decryption of U-boat communications. However, decoding takes time, and convoys remain under threat. On May 20th, the Admiralty receives intelligence of a large wolf pack assembling off the coast of Iceland. The clock is ticking. Convoy HX-129 with 45 merchant ships departs from Halifax, Canada, destined for Liverpool. A perilous journey lies ahead. May 21st, 1941. The Atlantic is calm, deceptively so. Convoy HX-129 sails in tight formation. The ocean stretches endlessly, a vast blue wilderness. On board HMS Bulldog, a destroyer escort, the crew is vigilant. Sonar operators scan for any sign of the enemy. The tension is palpable. At 0300 hours, the calm is shattered. U-boat U-752, commanded by Captain Lieutenant Karl Ernst Schroeter, surfaces 10 nautical miles from the convoy. Schroeter peers through the periscope, spotting the silhouettes of merchantmen. He orders a dive. At 0400 hours, torpedoes fan out towards their targets. Explosions rip through the stillness. 2 ships are hit, their hulls torn open. Chaos ensues as crews scramble for lifeboats. HMS Bulldog races to intercept. Depth charges roll off her stern, exploding beneath the waves. But the Wolfpack is relentless. In the chaos, 3 more ships fall victim. The convoy presses on, determined to reach Britain. The sea is a graveyard, but hope remains afloat. May 24th, 1941. The sun barely breaks the horizon. In the war room at the Admiralty, tension is mounting. Reports of convoy HX-129's engagement reach London. Losses are mounting, but the convoy continues. Across the Atlantic in Washington, D.C., President Franklin D. Roosevelt confers with his advisors. The United States is still neutral, but the growing threat to Allied shipping is a concern. Roosevelt authorizes the extension of the Neutrality Patrol, allowing American vessels to escort convoys to Iceland. Meanwhile, in the North Atlantic, the weather turns. Gale-force winds whip the sea into a frenzy. Visibility drops to near zero. The convoy pushes through the storm, its escort on high alert. At 2200 hours, the storm breaks. In the moonlit night, the silhouette of a U-boat is spotted. HMS Bulldog charges forward, her guns blazing. The U-boat dives, vanishing into the deep. But the convoy is safe for now. The battle for the Atlantic rages on. June 1941, the tide begins to turn. The Royal Navy, bolstered by intelligence from Bletchley Park, strikes back. On June 4th, the Admiralty intercepts a critical message. A wolf pack is massing near the convoy route. The message is decoded in record time. The information is relayed to the convoy escorts. HMS Norfolk and HMS Suffolk, heavy cruisers with formidable firepower, are dispatched to reinforce the convoy HX-133. The convoy sails through a narrow corridor of safety. On June 10th, the wolf pack strikes, but this time the convoy is ready. Radar pings echo in the sonar room. Depth charges thunder beneath the waves. The U-boats are driven back, their attack thwarted. This victory comes at a cost, but the tide is shifting. The convoy system, once vulnerable, is becoming a formidable defense. The Battle of the Atlantic is far from over, but hope is on the horizon. July 1941. The Atlantic is a theater of war. The Royal Navy and the Kriegsmarine are locked in a deadly dance. On July 15th, convoy SC-42 departs Sydney, Nova Scotia. 65 merchant ships laden with supplies head for Liverpool. The convoy is escorted by 10 warships, including the corvette HMS Sunflower. The Kriegsmarine sends U-82 under the command of Kapitänleutnant Siegfried Rollmann to intercept. As night falls on July 19th, U-82 slips past the escort screen. Torpedoes streak through the dark waters. The blasts are deafening. 3 ships are hit. The escorts respond with fury. HMS Sunflower drops depth charges, forcing U-82 to dive deep. The convoy continues, battered but unbroken. This battle is a testament to the courage of those who sail these dangerous waters. Each ship that reaches Britain is a victory. The Battle of the Atlantic is turning, one convoy at a time. August 1941. The Battle of the Atlantic is a battle of attrition. The Allies and Axis vie for control of the seas. In Liverpool, the docks are a hive of activity. Supplies are unloaded from convoys, replenishing a beleaguered Britain. Across the ocean in Berlin, the Kriegsmarine strategizes. Admiral Dönitz is determined to cut the supply lines, but British intelligence is gaining the upper hand. The capture of another Enigma machine on August 9th provides new insights into U-boat movements. The Admiralty acts swiftly. Convoy routes are adjusted, escorts reinforced. On August 20th, convoy ON 67 leaves England, bound for North America. It sails through waters once dominated by U-boats, but the enemy is nowhere to be seen. This lull is no accident. The tides are shifting, and with them, the fate of nations. The Battle of the Atlantic is entering a new phase, where technology and tactics are key. September 1941. The Atlantic is a theater of innovation. The Allies deploy new tools in the fight. Hedgehogs, forward-throwing anti-submarine weapons, are fitted to escorts. On September 15th, convoy HX-150 sails from Halifax. The convoy is equipped with the latest technology. HMS Walker, a destroyer, leads the escort. Her captain, Frederick John Walker, is a seasoned hunter of U-boats. At 0300 hours on September 18th, sonar detects a contact. It's U-99, commanded by Otto Kretschmer, one of Germany's top aces. Walker orders an attack. Hedgehogs launch, exploding in a deadly pattern. U-99 evades but is forced to surface. HMS Walker opens fire. Kretschmer's luck runs out. The U-boat is sunk, her crew captured. This victory is a boost for Allied morale. The Battle of the Atlantic is a game of cat and mouse, but the odds are slowly shifting in favor of the Allies. October 1941. The Atlantic War is relentless. Convoys continue to brave the ocean under constant threat, but the Allies are relentless too. In London, Prime Minister Winston Churchill is briefed on the situation. He knows the importance of the Atlantic lifeline. Without victory, there is no survival, he declares. The Allies step up their efforts. Aircraft carriers escort convoys, providing air cover against U-boats. On October 25th, convoy PQ-1 heads to the Soviet Union. It is protected by the aircraft carrier HMS Victorious. Her planes patrol the skies, a deterrent to any lurking submarines. The convoy reaches Murmansk without incident. This success is a testament to the evolving tactics of the Allies. The Battle of the Atlantic is turning, and with it, the fortunes of war. The sacrifices of countless sailors and airmen are not in vain. The Atlantic is a lifeline, and it will remain open. November 1941. The Battle of the Atlantic is a battle of endurance. The Allies have gained momentum, but the Kriegsmarine is not defeated. In the depths of the Atlantic, U-boats regroup. Admiral Dönitz plans a new offensive, but the Allies are prepared. Advanced radar and sonar systems track U-boat movements. On November 10th, convoy HX-159 sails through treacherous waters. It's a target, but the convoy is ready. As night falls, the Wolfpack attacks. Torpedoes streak towards the convoy, but the escorts are vigilant. Depth charges rain down, forcing U-boats to retreat. The convoy reaches its destination with minimal losses. The Battle of the Atlantic is a testament to resilience and innovation. The tide has turned, but the fight is far from over. As the year draws to a close, the Allies prepare for the next phase of the war. The Atlantic is a lifeline, and they will defend it at all costs.